Probably one of the most unhelpful things we can do for a person in that situation is to say to them, that's not happening. Put that aside, that's silly, or that doesn't make any sense, and you know better than that. Or I've had parents who tell me that they have said to their children, just stop that and it'll go away. Ignore it. It's just a phase. I hear that a lot, and that could be very, very unhelpful, as you can imagine. I mean, anything that is going to increase the anxiety of the person and cause them to not share the experience, so that they are not able to make sense of the experience for themselves, is going to be very unhelpful.
The family member wants to, or is encouraged to, avoid the temptation to do what is called a reality orientation, which is what Lynn was describing. That's not happening. This is reality, and you're going to get a lot of pushback on that. So avoid the reality orientation and elicit from the person who has the experience what it is they're seeing, what it is they're hearing, what it is they're feeling, what it is they're thinking, and try to avoid arguing the point.
And at the same time, not jumping in with the hallucination or the delusion, validating that it's real. That can be just as harmful, because it isn't. But you would not have to state that that's just not real. I don't hear that, so that's not real. I don't see shadows, so they aren't there. But you might say, a family member or someone listening might say, I'm not experiencing that, but that must be very distressful. Can you talk more about that to me? That must be really scary. And letting that person know that you are empathetic, or the person listening is empathetic to what their experience is. That acknowledging that it is very distressful to have to go through that, but that they're not alone in that distress, because it's scary for that person too, and they want to be helpful to them. I would say that it is okay to talk to the person about if at some point that we can find help. I may not be able to help you with this, and you may not be able to work yourself out of what it is you're seeing or hearing, but I know that there's some place that can help us, and fortunately we have quiet minds.
And while it's recommended that the parent be calm, and that helps the child to be calmer and helps them to manage that psychosis experience, that's a very difficult thing to ask parents to do. So having somebody, a third party, an objective third party for the parent to consult with is recommended. And at Quiet Minds, we offer parent education, we offer multi-family therapy, we offer family therapy for individual families, but we're helping the parent to talk about what it is they're going through, and their fears and their anxieties and their confusion.